Los Angeles, where the Lakers at home at Staples Center have won 83% of their postseason games. They're hoping to improve that percentage just a little bit tonight and force a Game 7 in the Western Conference semifinals against San Antonio. On the brink of elimination are the three-time defending champions.
One of those shots.
You got Tim Duncan in the air here and feeds low to Shaq. It had that feel. Duncan goes over Robert Horry that time.
15 feet. If he catches it at 7 feet, he has no chance.
Kobe Bryant falling down. And here's Duncan again against Horry. And the dish underneath to Robinson. Nifty. O'Neal. Whoa. Through everybody and fouled.
Well, it's no longer his game.
Horry. The three rims out. Shaq keeps it alive.
On the offensive glass.
Fisher. And he's been brilliant from three-point land.
The last 48 hours instrumental in Shaq's mobility tonight.
Duncan finds the handle and scores. Almost had it stripped by Devin George.
You can almost count it. And watch when he receives it outside the paint.
Horry laid up the pass for O'Neal. Wave it off.
3-second violation. 3-second violation.
Antonio, he leads with 5 points. And it's not just the points, guys. He does it in other ways.
Well, what do you do with the guy with the ultimate skills and the patience of Job? Just waiting. What are you going to do? Jump? All right. I'll find my partner underneath the basket. Wait. Oh, you're not coming? Okay. How about that in your mouth? Take that one as well.
It was as beautiful a day as you could possibly imagine here in the Southland today. And a Laker playoff game in the afternoon. What could be better?
Nothing.
5 on the shot clock for Duncan on the baseline. He does it in a lot of different ways.
He's playing right now. He is going to force Phil Jackson to put Shaquille O'Neal on him.
Here's Shaq on the offensive end, goes right past Robinson.
Here at the end, literally, for him. And kind of sad to see him have to go up against Shaq right now.
Now it's Duncan outside.
Is what he is, a tall small forward. He's giving up 120 pounds to Shaq. Look out.
Shaq inside off the pick and roll over everybody.
Last 4 shots here. I'd come right back to Duncan.
There it is. He'll go up and over Horry.
The runner. I don't think he's duplicated a shot yet. They've all been different. Well, you don't have to take a shot, but you want to push and explore and see what you can get.
And Shaquille O'Neal with a block. And now running the floor with Devin George. And George in a lot of pain. Fisher got hammered and he hit the three. Chance for a 4-point play as Parker fouls Fisher.
Greg Popovich is absolutely irate with Tony Parker. In this situation, throw it off the backboard. You're not going to make that shot. Give your big man a...
Got it to Malik Rose. Ginobili to Duncan. Wow. And Tim Duncan has scored 10 of the last 12 Spurs points.
You can't for San Antonio here.
Rose the kick out. Ginobili's wide open for 3.
Oh, what a pass. What a pass.
Duncan again. Duncan right there where he needed to be as he continues to just
good D.
Dominate the first quarter. Bryant misses. Rose, nice rebound.
Such a tough shot attempt by Kobe Bryant.
Spurs 65% in the first quarter. What a assist by Kobe Bryant.
I mean, all he does, beep, beep, he just backs him up. You're David Robinson. You're saying,
what did I do? What did I do?
What can I do? Well, he can't do anything. Well, they can shoot 20% in this series right here and still get a bucket. How about a 1 for 5?
There he got it.
Shaquille O'Neal is a tough shot. Duncan against Medvedenko in the low left box. Anything else is ludicrous.
Duncan hasn't shot since he's come back in. Kicks it out to Parker for 3, and Tony Parker.
Bowen again continues to deny possession to Kobe.
Got him. Oh, what a nice feed. Everybody thought Kobe was going to take the baseline jumper, except Shaq, who said, I'll take it. It's not bad, is it?
Over the 2 games.
O'Neal backing in on Rose. The hook for Shaq. Shaq's got 16.
It's like a lob. It's like an offensive rebound. It's like a sky hook for Jabbar.
Here he goes with the right hand in the paint.
He's going to make some of those. And you might have to give up 40 or 50 points.
Lakers have hit their last 7 shots now. Tim Duncan with the offensive rebound and puts it back in. His first point floor.
Well, they're not going to double-team Shaq. That's not their game plan.
There's the baseline. And a chance for a three-point play.
Well,
Tom said a long time ago if they were going to get there to be their toughest test. And Tim Duncan starting to pick back up where he left off in the first quarter. Medvedenko over Duncan. Duncan got the rebound, and he'll lead the break.
Look at this.
Give it up.
Look out. Look out.
Got it to Rose, and Rose got the bucket.
Great pump fake. Let every shot. That's what makes Kobe Bryant spectacular.
Duncan knew he was going to miss it, got his own rebound, and now it's tipped in by Robinson.
Wanted to get that offensive
He sure
rebound.
was. And now a block shot by Duncan. Tony Parker out to Duncan. He'll try it again. Got it.
That's not really fair that he can do that. But
takes a lot of work, and if your heart's not into it, it's time to move on.
And the Lakers are understanding that right now. Pete, thanks a lot. Back to you, Brad.
And lose track of the ball.
Pass was a little deep, but Shaq one-handed it and threw it in off the glass. And a foul.
Lakers in position to win. Tremendous pass over the top before the ball really even came in to a dead stop with Robert Horry in the corner. Shaq too strong, too deep a position. Popovich will
I think I'm going to call Duncan on the block this series. Crowd gets going. Put this way to take him out of the game. Get it to your money guy.
There he is.
but they're not moving away from the ball.
Now someone's got to cut.
Over O'Neal, in and out. Duncan puts it back in.
Malik Rose with the foul here.
That's third on Rose.
You see the dribble right there to the middle. Well, Shaq was heading down like somebody else was going to get the rebound. And the foul to the middle right there. Shaq just being Shaq. And you got to try to...
O'Neal against Rose again. Deeper this time with a hook.
They can't get too stubborn here and just stand around and watch Duncan go. You got to help him out.
That is a move right there. The quick inside pivot. Get Shaq stumbling. Can't find his balance. Shaq certainly has all the balance he needs with the Jabbar skyhook, something that Shaq doesn't use a lot of. And Duncan right back, that inside.
As the other players, you've got to stay involved and not just be caught standing around watching Tim.
Duncan up and under.
The Spurs could not ask for more. To have Shaq guarding Tim Duncan when he's hot and he's tortured. Duncan having to go one-on-one virtually every time. No movement without the ball. A virtually impossible shot. When was the last time we saw anybody just take the ball at Shaq? I mean, it was before Phil Jackson was the coach here.
Here he does go strong at Shaq, who picks up his fourth foul. Doing some sweeping of their own. Ferry and Duncan playing catch, and now it's Duncan baseline. What a shot.
We're seeing a performance tonight.
There's the story of the quarter. The MVP against the three-time champs. He kicks it out. Kobe Bryant has a look. Got it. Big three by Kobe Bryant. Parker now running it up through everybody with a teardrop.
And missed free throws. Those have been their bugaboos, giving up fourth-quarter leads.
And Tim Duncan just continues to go wild.
And his teammates, the life and the belief in themselves that it can happen, because when he goes right at Shaq, if you can do that, then everybody else says, hey, I can take Gennaro Pargo. I can take Brian Shaw. I can take Slava Medvedenko if Tim Duncan can take Shaq. That's what the MVP is all about.
Duncan giving it off to Ginobili, right back to Duncan. Blocked by O'Neal, no foul there. Duncan will try it again and got it.
This is a clinic. Foul here as Tim Duncan just continues to amaze. Gets hammered, gets grabbed, gets held, gets pushed, gets shoved, and still scores on Shaq, Slava Medvedenko, and everyone in the Laker organization.
Nice spin to the baseline by Shaq, and he's fouled.
And when you got Medvedenko on Duncan, get him the ball immediately.
Didn't even have to get it to him before Medvedenko picked up the foul. Manu Ginobili getting in the act. Everybody for the Spurs doing some amazing things. We're under 10 minutes. The Lakers 9:57 away from being eliminated. San Antonio Since
Give Bowen a lot of credit. Defense without the ball.
O'Neal off the glass in the back of the iron.
He's tonight 4 for 6, excuse me.
Fargo tried a 3 of his own. Shaq the miss and throws it in for 31. Oh, it's 20-point Spurs advantage. Huge edge in rebounding, shooting great as they have the whole game. Duncan to Parker. That combo one way or another.
This is a blowout.
It really is. It's 22 right now.
Now they're playing better, and I tell you what, that big man down low, Tim Duncan, has just been unbelievable. I've never seen a big man with such great footwork. I think Kevin McHale is probably the closest guy, but this guy is just unbelievable tonight.